Because the sport of basketball is growing so much, there's such a high demand on getting into teams, and there's a shortage of them. So it's great that Rio Tinto are continuing to invest and to give kids opportunities to even be on teams. Hi, I'm Keanu Pinder. I'm from Derby, Western Australia, and I play for the Perth Wildcats. So my mum actually forced me to play basketball. My sister had a team. I used to go watch when I was a kid, and my mum literally chucked a jersey on me and said, jump on the court, and made me play on my birthday, which was, when I was 10. It was at Altone Park, so just down the road from here. Basketball in the community is huge, and it's very important to give back to these kids. I had a camp there recently in Derby. It's amazing to see from where I've come from and what I've seen, what sports does for kids over there. A lot of the kids are actually choosing basketball over football now. Kids love it so much. It keeps them out of trouble. It gives them something to do because it's a small town. Rio Tinto were involved in the clinic. They donated a lot of stuff for me to run the clinic, and it was great. Kids just all showed up in numbers. Going back to these communities, it means the world to me because I like to see the smile on these kids' faces and how happy they are. It shows you how much basketball's evolved, to be able to go out to regional communities, because it's always only been in big cities like Perth. So it's great that Rio Tinto are continuing to build more courts, and it'd be great that to see a lot more built around Perth and communities, to give kids opportunities to even be on teams, so chase their dreams, and it's very important to give back to these kids. So I would love to be a part of this for the rest of my life.
When I was a younger kid, it was night and day different to how it is now. My name is Amy Atwell, and I'm a professional basketball player for the Perth Lynx. Started when I was 7 or 8, which sounds crazy to say out loud. One of the biggest things with women's sport is not being able to kind of just solely focus on our sport. I think it's the pay gap. This has been a huge struggle, and I think we are closing the door, and Rio has done an awesome job in allowing us to focus purely on sport. We can kind of go home, relax, recover, and get back after the next day, which is super important for women's sports and where we're trying to go. I think obviously women's sport is on the rise, and I think we're getting more eyes and more awareness to it. My hope for women's basketball is that we can continue to close the pay gap and continue to make it a full-time job option for a lot of women around Australia. I think we're getting there, and I think there's still definitely room for improvement, but I think the level and quality of the sport will just improve in leaps and bounds too if we can give women the opportunity to solely focus on their sport and do that as a living.